We're back and we're fatter than ever. Bruce, I saw your fat ass was eating meals that came with white bread.
Yeah, no, I was in Texas.
And food that comes with white bread.
Yeah,
it ain't healthy.
Dude, no, I had a lot.
Did you dip that white bread in the sauce?
I was so full by the time I even looked at the white bread that I was just like, it was good barbecue that I had, but it was cold.
Man,
and that you got to hold that one down.
Man.
I thought I was always talking about food.
I forgot the other pair of headphones. So Brian isn't even on the headphones. He's just like,
it's like when fucking Beethoven had to bite the piano to hear it.
Yeah, dude. I was in Texas this weekend.
Where'd you get the barbecue? What was it a place like a local recommendation where it's like everybody got to go? Were you sitting on picnic tables?
It was newer. I would have
peanut shells on the floor. What was it called? Was it something and something?
No, it was Gatlin's.
Grit and Gristle?
No. See, I wish. There was places where I was looking at where it was like you sit on a picnic table and a dog bites you the entire time that you're there. And like,
a black lady slaps you in the face.
Yeah. As soon as you order anything, she's like, we out of that. And she just smacks you in the fucking
Welcome
head.
to MeMa, shut your ass up barbecue.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's what I would have.
Yeah.
No, dude, it was.
They got a fucking old water heater turned into a grill.
Yeah, they're cooking on. I've bought a hot dog before in MacArthur Park here that was legitimately being cooked on a shopping cart. Like the shopping cart metal was the grill. And I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck it.
Have you been tested since then?
No. Well, for what? Autism?
That's probably a homeless guy's cock.
Yeah.
MacArthur Park.
I'm pretty sure it was in MacArthur Park. It might have been in somewhere else that looks like MacArthur Park.
I can't imagine. MacArthur Park, for those listening at home, what I like to call that place is where Skid Row keeps their waterfront properties. That's Skid Row Lake House.
Yeah. It's not a nice park, and I don't know what I was doing in there at night.
Eating hot dogs?
I'm pretty sure it was MacArthur Park. It might have been Echo Park.
You're too sketched out to do that kind of shit. That's something I would do.
Well, when it comes to food, I'm very adventurous.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
be in MacArthar Park at night.
No. It's a horror movie there.
I know. I've seen.
Dude, one time I walked by I used to work in MacArthur Park, and there's that little pond there, and like I said, it's all homeless encampments all around the park. MacArthur Park has always looked like how all of LA looks now.
Yeah.
Just covered in human shit and all that stuff. So I'm walking by the park on my lunch break, and a guy lifts up a fishing pole, and he has a carp that's like 25 pounds. It's like the biggest carp I've ever seen, right at this disgusting man-made lake. And then I was a driver for the company I worked for, and there was no aux cables, so I would listen to NPR. And then on NPR a couple days later, it was like, man catches 50-pound carp in MacArthur Park Lake or whatever. And it became a news article. And apparently there's some like the urban fishing group or whatever. It's like these Mexican dudes from South Central who go around fishing all the like man-made ponds and
wow,
and
like
shit.
golf courses and shit.
No, like MacArthur Park
Echo
type.
Park shit.
Yeah, Echo Park Lake.
Hopefully they're not eating.
No, they're not eating that shit.
Carp, good for that guy, dude. Carp, it's hard to get a bite on some carp, brother. I'm not even fucking around, dude. So in the aqueduct out near Taft, in between Bakersfield and Taft, there's a shitload of carp. You'll go on these little bridges, like service bridges, and you'll see these fucking huge carp. And I've literally gotten like. I don't remember exactly. We like really looked into how to catch carp because these things are fucking huge. And I've seen them in the water, and I've dropped my pole with bait on it and hit a carp, and they can't even get it to bite.
Really?
100%. They're hard as fuck.
Are they good?
I don't even know if you eat it. I just wanted to catch one of those big. I was trying to get some pussy, so I was trying to catch I knew if I catch a big ass fish, I'm gonna get some pussy, brother.
You ever wonder why we don't do well in LA? I mean, this podcast started with us talking about the right kind of barbecue and catching carp.
Yeah,
like that shit doesn't really translate.
And you're wearing your grandmother's couch as an outfit right now.
I'm dressed like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, you really, truly are. It's a horrible outfit, but it's great for podcasting.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this off and get back in my tuxedo after we're done recording. Take the Tesla down to MacArthur Park and kill a guy.
Yeah, dude, I wore a jacket this week. That was the first Catholic anything I've ever been to. I texted you because I was like, y'all are fucking tripping, bro.
Because of all the kneeling, sitting, standing, kneeling,
the sitting and standing. I didn't kneel because
you didn't kneel.
No, I feel like you're only supposed to. You're a guest, and you're supposed to only do things. If you're Catholic, you're supposed to kneel.
The only thing you don't do if you're not Catholic is take communion.
Yeah.
Did you get in line and put your arms like a vampire?
Well, you know I was hungry.
You took communion?
No, I would be very fun. You know what's funny is there was a
Y'all
few,
got salsa?
Yeah, there was a few big people in the line.
Put cheese whiz on it. Right? He's supposed to put it in your mouth. Hold on, let me get
Yeah, they
the body of Christ is a little too skinny for me.
Yeah, there was some big
I used to have to cook those.
You cook them?
Well, bake them rather.
You make them? They make them themselves?
Yes, the altar boys do that. I used to have to
I
do
just
that.
100% figured that you just buy a pack of it from Amazon. Because in my head, I was like, I'm curious what that tastes like.
You don't buy the body of Christ from Amazon.
I didn't even think about it. I figured because I was like, oh, I wonder what that tastes like. I might order a few offline just to see what they taste like.
I mean, there might be communion wafers. That's what they're called, communion wafers.
Excuse me?
Body of Christ. But as far as I know, maybe I came from a down-to-earth, home cooking kind of church, St. Hyacinth's, Portland, Maine.
You're smoking fucking communion wafers on the back fucking smoker.
No, it's just right in an oven, right in the parish. Yeah, I don't know, but I know what you mean. Like it may seem a little weird at first.
What do you mean, Mace? It's very weird.
It's very ritualistic. It's the same every day. There's only one part, the homily, I believe is what it's called. There's only one part where he tells a story and he starts to riff and he has a prepared set where he does like 10 minutes on something that happened that week that ties into the scripture that they're focusing on that day. Other than that, it's all 100% the same.
I was fucking lost, man. It was...
when he put out the candle and rang the bell and all that shit.
He didn't ring. There was no kid. There was because I wanted him to bring.
This does not sound like you had to.
I wanted to bring him. It was a wedding. I wanted him.
Oh, you didn't go to mass.
No.
Oh. Well, there was no communion then.
There was communion
At a wedding.
100%. There was like a full. It was like a fucking 2-hour thing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It was a nightmare.
I
was pissed that they didn't bring out the big smoker. That's what I wanted them to bring out. I was like, wait, that was like I thought was the closer where he brings out the.
The priest always does the smoker. I forget what that. Dude, I was an altar boy. I forget what all that. I've blocked that part of my life out. No, I'm just kidding.
What? There was no wine though.
Yeah, there should be wine. If there's communion, there's wine.
There was communion, but there was no wine.
I wonder if there's a COVID thing because you drink out of the same chalice, and then he takes this hanky. And he wipes the hanky, and then you drink from it, and then he wipes it, and then you drink from it, and then wipes it.
Yeah, it's President Sherman serving in like little Dixie cup shot glasses. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. But he also, some people, I don't know if he was feeding it to them directly or if I think he was handing it off for the most part. Maybe that's a COVID thing.
Yeah, he used to put it right in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
You open your mouth, and he puts it right in there.
Cut that sound bite. I used to put it right in my mouth. Yeah, well, then they started the peace be with you. I didn't know anything, so I was just following everyone else's lead. And
you had to do the peace be the greet with everybody around you, the shaking the hands.
And so I did it.
Was it all fist bumps?
No, it was full on fucking. I was in Texas, brother.
Yeah, that's skin on skin, brother.
The home of the handshake, Texas. So my girlfriend's mom, like, I was just saw people doing it. I was just trying to mind my own business the entire time. Mm-hmm. And so then my girlfriend's mom was like, yeah, they like used to be Catholic, but she could like you could tell she was kind of trying to show me what to do. And then the guy in front of me, and I was like, okay. But then this guy behind me all but fucking pushed me to the ground, and I turned around and he was like, put her there. Yeah, I shook his hand, and then his wife was kind of just staring at me, and I was like, and peace to you as well.
That was always my favorite part because I just like being paid attention to.
The peace be with you.
Yeah. So when I started to make the circles and shake everybody's hand, have them say something nice to me, even though God was telling them to do it, it always felt good. I always took it as a compliment.
Yeah, it was just.
We used to. I remember one time I got mad. My mom slapped the shit out of me in church because
in the pew.
Yeah, I had a paperclip on my hand, and me and my sister were counting our yawns, and we were tallying them. And I was scraping the tally into the pew with my paperclip, and my mom just whack right in the back of my head.
And someone behind was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did like the little fold-out kneeling bench. I thought that was good at carpentry.
Yeah. In the pew there, yeah.
Yeah, no, was I supposed to kneel?
Yes, everybody else knelt.
Not everybody. I think because not everybody.
The only people who don't kneel are the wicked old people whose knees are fucked up.
I feel like if you're non-Catholic, you're just kind of a guess. Because I would say it was about half and half of either like people who took communion and whatever. And like,
we know your ass love half and half.
That fat ass always talking about food. That fat ass always talking about food.
Well, don't hold it down for too long because then it plays twice.
I can't. I'm blind here.
I know. You're literally, bite the soundboard to see what's coming out.
Stevie wondering it over here.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, I love Texas. It's very fun. But
I heard you're not supposed to mess with it. Now, is that true, Bruce?
I
now, Bruce, I hear you're not supposed to mess with Texas.
Yeah. So, Bruce, Byron Allen.
Yeah. You don't have a bit on that? All right. Well,
yeah. It was
we'll get some new talent in here.
I was fucking lost. I just kept looking at the brochure to be like, when the hell is this thing gonna be fucking?
What was the name of the church?
Loma of our Christ something.
Lomachenko.
Yeah, it was Victor. Yeah, it was
Vasyl Lomachenko.
All right, dude. Do you wanna? I feel like there's a topic you're avoiding here. Would you like to get into anything specific?
When you say I'm avoiding a topic, are you talking about how the media railroaded Aaron Rodgers?
the fake liberal media railroaded Aaron Rodgers. So the Packers fined $300,000 for COVID violations. Aaron Rodgers and Alan Lazard each fined $14,000.
I guarantee you Aaron's going to pay for Alan Lazard's. I actually have a clip of Aaron's apology real quick.
As a New Yorker, I am black. I am gay. I am disabled. I am
That's
a
what
woman.
he said. Those are his words. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah. So are you are in the idea that, because I talked to you about this briefly, you're being a big homer on this, and you don't think that Aaron Rodgers lied about being vaccinated?
I think what he said was true. I think he misled. I think there's a difference between misleading and lying. Lying is saying something that is not true. Misleading is saying something vague that allows people to come to their own conclusions, but is not a definitive statement.
Purposefully being misleading.
Yeah, that's not lying. There's a reason why there's the word lie and there's the word mislead. Now, I think the fine is ridiculous. Here's the thing that nobody's talking about that really bothered me, that he made some good points.
I thought you were going to say he made some good plays while he was unvaccinated.
Well, that's for sure true. Yeah, now he's all magnetized.
But he didn't get vaccinated.
No, he didn't. But here's the thing that he made perfect sense is that he's sitting down. He's on Pat McAfee, and he goes, "I'm tested every day at 5 a.m. Every day I'm tested at 5 a.m. So I know every day that I don't have COVID, and yet." All the vaxxed people are not tested because they're vaxxed. And then he's got to work out away from everybody else with a mask. He can't eat lunch with anybody. He's got to be in a hotel. He's got to be alone. Even though he's the only one in that room, him and Alan Lazard, the other unvaxxed people, who know for a fact they don't have it. And then people are blasting him for not wearing a mask at the conference as if he's a spreader. The only thing he's at risk is from receiving COVID from the other people. He's the only one getting tested. All the unvaxxed players get tested every day. So he knows for a fact he's walking in negative. So he's not putting anybody at risk. And he got COVID from a vaxxed player.
At that party?
No, he thinks he's not sure if he got it at that party. First of all, people think like they see pictures of him at what was it? Was it Mercedes Lewis's party?
Yeah,
I forget.
Yeah. The most questionable thing about that was his prop gun that he was just waving all over the place,
Baldwin style.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that gun he got from God knows where.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, hopefully not from that broad.
Yeah,
whatever her name is.
She was working that party also.
Yeah, have you seen pictures of her?
I have seen pictures.
She's just like waving guns around in every photo. It's like it's really bad.
She's going full Damon Arnette.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I think that's like nobody, because he said the allergy thing to the mRNA vaccines, and people are questioning whether or not there's real allergies to those, because allegedly if you have an allergy to, there's only like one, I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is what I was told. There's like one ingredient in the mRNA vaccines, which is Pfizer and Moderna. And if you're allergic to, there's peanut shells in it. A lot of people don't know the vaccine is just peanuts.
Yeah. George Washington Carver had a good point, dude. Peanuts cure everything.
But like apparently if you have an allergy to whatever that ingredient is, you're like allergic to everything. It would be like almost hard to live. I don't know. I'm going to stay out of that. All I'm going to say, though, is he made really great points about how stupid the COVID protocols are, because he's like, I'm tested every day. I know I'm negative, and yet I got to work out alone with a mask. And all these vax players who have breakthrough cases aren't tested at all and can go willy-nilly doing whatever the fuck they want. Well, nobody brought that up.
The vaccine rules...
He said 10 days. He goes, 10 days. What's the science on that? If I'm negative, I'm negative. Who gives a shit if it's 10 days?
These are all just old rules now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're old rules from when the vaccine was supposed to be. It's not going to break through at all. Even because, I mean...
the vaccine is good for 4 months.
But I'm saying it's good, not even that you won't get it. It's just that you won't... It's all about clogging up hospitals. which is like that's what it's.
Well, my fat ass was vaxxed in the hospital.
It did clog up the hospital, but that's what I'm saying is like, not to sound like some fucking whatever, but it's like we both got that shit like very early.
I got it super early. I got it like it was rude how early I got the vaccine. Like,
I got my shit in March.
I was throwing World War II veterans into a river.
Well, you got one of the classic leftover vaccines.
No, I got the all vets got it early.
Yeah,
so I went to the VFW and got it.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, there was a World War II veteran there that I was ahead of.
Yeah. You didn't let him go ahead?
It was taking forever
to find the vein.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah,
they don't put it in the vein. Knucklehead.
You're the worst when it comes to that shit because you're always like, man, I fucking hated the Army, and it's that. And then every time I've ever been in an airport with you, you're the first one on the plane. As soon as they're like, hey, we're gonna welcome all, and they say active duty, and you're like, see ya, dude.
Well, I didn't do anything yesterday.
When?
Veterans Day.
Was yesterday Veterans Day?
Yeah, yesterday was Veterans Day. I didn't do shit. You didn't even fucking know.
No, I would have texted you.
You're welcome for your freedom to be fucking ignorant.
Yeah, right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude,
But Aaron Rodgers made some good points.
No, I'm not saying he didn't. He made some bad points as well.
What were his bad points?
Talking to Joe Rogan. That's a bad point.
Oh, see, that bothered me too because I watched, you know what was interesting? This is like...
And saying the words liberal mob.
He didn't say liberal.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
What, woke mob?
Yeah, he said woke mob.
Same fucking thing.
Because he said in that, hold on. You just threw a bunch of shit at me. Let me clarify. Aaron Rodgers said that, he goes, I know the right is going to champion what I said, and I know the left is going to hate me. And he goes, and I don't give a shit about either of them. Politics is a sham. That's what he said. And he told them both to go fuck themselves. Now, I don't like when he says woke mob, but it was fun to watch the spin of it because I watched the whole 46-minute interview and then I watched yesterday's Tuesday interview with him. So I know exactly what he's saying. And then Rich Eisen has really been bumming me out. I grew up loving Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen. I've got Heisman in my head. Yeah. I grew up loving Rich Eisen, but he is such a mouthpiece for the NFL. He is such a fucking corporate tool. Every time I watch his podcast, he's a really good broadcaster, so you can tell he's phony, like he's like dialing it up, where he was just like the John Gruden thing. Like I get thinking John Gruden has to go. I understand why he got fired, and I get how but he was sitting there being like, I can't believe that this is happening in 2021 or whatever. And it's like, really, you can't believe a football coach says some unsavory things. Have you not been involved in sports your whole life, you fucking dummy? And the way he was talking about Aaron Rodgers is just all this emotion, like, oh my God, he's a liar. He should be. And just the way everybody spun it was really frustrating because I watched, what was the other thing you just said that I was like, I got to address that too?
The Rogan thing?
Yeah, the Rogan thing. In the middle of that, he also said, he first of all, he consulted Rogan's team, Rogan's medical team, not Rogan. Rogan's medical team, the same people that treated Rogan's COVID. He also flew in doctors from Harvard. He flew in, like he mentioned all.
Alan Dershowitz.
He said...
I flew in doctors and lawyers from Harvard on a private plane. I won't say who owned the private plane, but
this is no joking matter. This is Aaron Rodgers. This is the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, this is literally. We should, instead of anything you're saying, we should just play "Stand by Your Man" to completion. Stand by your man. That's literally.
No. But I'm right about everything I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
But let me finish now. What did you see the spin on Monday? Monday, the news was, which by the way, brilliant job by Aaron Rodgers to do that interview Friday afternoon so that all the major pundits are off for 2 days and then it's old news by Monday, even though it still blew up. But on Monday, they were like, sources say Aaron Rodgers furious that about the backlash. And that was the story. Everybody, ESPN was saying that, NBC, everybody was saying that Aaron Rodgers, according to sources, was furious that there was a backlash. If Aaron Rodgers was surprised or furious that there was a backlash, why did he start his statement on Friday with, I realize I'm in the crosshairs of a woke mob, and before you guys put the final nail in my cancel coffin? That's a man who is not surprised by backlash. He knew it was coming. So that was a lie. There was just so much spin on what he said, and clearly nobody had watched the whole interview with him. And then the NFL just ran with their narratives because the NFL was called out flat out for their stupid, archaic COVID protocols that don't make any sense, that aren't based on anything.
That's what I agree with, is that even right now, where it's like my work, same thing. It's like you have to be vaxxed to come in at all. And it's like a lot of places like that. And it just, at this point, it just doesn't make sense.
Like, yeah, and it's weird because they immediately like spin it to where you're some kind of like flat earther. And it's like, dude, I'm vaxxed. I'm fully vaxxed. And if I have to get it yearly, I'll get it yearly. I'm not against it. But I was in the hospital after I was vaxxed. Clearly, it doesn't work perfectly. So I don't think we should have these rules as if it's fail-safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's what it was branded as when it first came out, was a fail-safe.
Yeah, and it ain't.
I know, and that's what sucks, is that because now if you say that it's like, oh, you're whatever, but it's like it was branded as a fail-safe, and that's what the rules still are, is a fail-safe kind of protocol.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you Aaron Rodgers isn't annoying. He's fucking annoying.
At base level, he is, at the very least, he's annoying.
He's annoying as fuck. He's a better guy than Brett Favre. You know, I mean, listen, this is what I have to choose from. I got Trump or Brett Favre, or I got ivermectin Rodgers.
Yeah.
I'd rather hang out with Aaron Rodgers, I guess. But yeah, he is fucking annoying. I understand that. And he has a smug arrogance about him. But wouldn't you, if you could do the shit he did? The Hail Marys alone. If the guy like had no career other than those Hail Marys.
Do you think that whenever it came out and Rogan was like, man, leave me out of it?
No, I think
he just
no.
doesn't care.
Rogan's like, finally somebody else taking a little bit of a beating.
Yeah,
because Rogan's the only guy in the mainstream media who took a beating for this shit.
Yeah,
and now he's got a buddy with him. And then in the off season, I'm sure Aaron Rodgers will go do Rogan.
You think so?
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know. Do you think he's be like, I want to play you a song, man? Come on. I don't know why that's what he sounds like. He just plays wagon wheel on the thing.
If you could throw a football and hit the ceiling of Ford Field in Detroit, I think you'd be a little arrogant too.
Who's to say I can't?
I do.
Let's go. Let's fly out right now on the Lolita Express to Ford Field.
You so motherfucking stupid.
Anyway,
right.
Those are my piece on Aaron Rodgers. I think that, the guy's going to pay his fine. I guarantee you he'll pay Alan Lazard's fine too.
Yeah. Just while we're on the Packers, I guess, OBJ, apparently out of his camp, Packers are his number one destination.
Don't want him.
Why?
I don't want.
You think is it because you don't think he's good, or you think that he's a distraction?
I think he's good, but I think the way you win a Super Bowl is chemistry. And watching this Chiefs game with Jordan Love, the chemistry was through the roof. Jordan Love was the only reason they lost that game.
There was a stat I read where he faced an unblocked rusher like 19 out of 30 something times
because they didn't drop any safeties. They went man on man. And they sent everybody to the house. What do they call that? A jailbreak blitz? Yeah. They did that every play.
So now you're going back saying that you like Jordan Love?
No, Jordan Love was shit. He was garbage. The only reason they would they don't do that to real quarterbacks because you don't give Aaron Rodgers even half a second with one-on-one coverage. You don't do that. But because they knew he was garbage. But the defense played so good, and the rest of the team played so good on offense that I think the chemistry is perfect. I don't think we need to add anything. I don't, especially somebody who's a little like rock the boaty like OBJ.
So OBJ's stats in Cleveland are shit.
They're really bad.
But you know what? They're almost identical to Randy Moss on the Raiders.
Was that before the Patriots or after?
Before the Patriots. So 2005, 2006. I believe it was before. Yes, it was before the Patriots.
Wait, he was there with Rich Gannon and had bad numbers?
I'm pretty positive. I'm not 100% sure on that. I just know because there was a comparison because people are kind of saying that Randy Moss had that resurgence in New England, but it's of course he was being thrown to by Tom Brady. So
here's the other thing: OBJ at no point ever in his career has he been close to sniffing Randy Moss's.
Of course, it's just people are
he
just
made
saying,
one catch and now everybody thinks he's a legend.
Yes, but people are just saying that they have similar stats. I mean, 29 games, about 215 targets. OBJ has a few more receptions than him. Pretty much, OBJ has a few more yards, and Randy Moss just has 4 more touchdowns. Odell Beckham's only scored 7 touchdowns on the Browns.
Yeah, and I loved Baker's response to Cincinnati just by blowing them out and putting up 45 points.
Yeah, throwing
and
bombs,
making People Jones look like better than Beckham. OBJ's always been overrated to me.
I don't disagree. I think he is good, but it's like, did you see the video his dad posted?
Yeah.
It is interesting. He was open a lot.
He was open a lot, yes. But like his good years, he had prime era Victor Cruz, the salsa dancer guy. He had him next to him. So like There is no Victor. Like Jarvis Landry's a slot. Jarvis Landry's like a slot, get beat up kind of Wes Welker type of receiver.
Yeah.
He's not a deep threat whatsoever. So there was nobody to take a safety off of Odell Beckham. Where when he was with the Giants, like they would have to split the two safeties and double up on Victor Cruz and Odell. So that's why Odell was open more, because there was another deep threat. I don't think Odell's not a game changer. He would have changed. I don't know. I mean, why does People Jones and why does Jarvis Landry and why does all those tight ends, why do they have more touchdowns than Odell Beckham? I mean, if Baker Mayfield really is that bad.
No, I mean,
I don't like Baker Mayfield. In fact, who's that guy? Bill Simmons said that if you put Case Keenum in Baker Mayfield's uniform, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Except he'd be taller.
Yeah. And I don't know. The video was interesting. He was open.
I don't want him at the Packers. Go to the Patriots. They do that shit. Patriots take all those people. Josh Gordon was in against the Packers.
Yeah, you had texted me that.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you text me that Colt McCoy was in a few weeks ago somewhere?
He played for
Good God.
Kyler Murray. He destroyed it.
He was good?
Yeah. He just destroyed it with the Cardinals.
Why is Kyler Murray out?
Sprained his ankle against the Packers.
Oh, man. Classic.
Did you see Mac Jones twisting that guy's ankle?
Yeah, what the hell? So apparently him and that guy have beef that goes back to like high school. Yeah, he twisted that. He literally Kurt Angled that guy.
Exactly
Yeah, dude. He literally did the fucking Kurt Angle move on that guy's foot.
100% WWE'd his ass.
What a lame special move that is from Kurt Angle.
I know.
Just to twist his fucking.
Because it was supposed to look like a real wrestling move because he was like a real wrestler, an amateur wrestler. Yeah, but
Olympic gold medalist with a broken freaking neck. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Cried like a baby after he won, though. Dude, I would have never cried.
If you won
if I won a gold medal, I'd be like, I expect to win this shit.
Yeah, you'd have just been completely stone faced, just like very wide eyed,
like a Russian.
Yeah,
yeah, dude. That Mac Jones. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it. The Patriots are winning the AFC East. The Bills are bombing every other week.
What is it? The Bills went all the way down to number 8 in the power rankings this week.
They only put up 2 field goals against the Jaguars.
How is that even possible?
Dude,
did they just take off completely, or were they just like not? Was it just not happening? Josh Allen's like out of MVP contention.
Yeah, they bomb. They bomb every other week. I don't know what it is because they got a great coach. They got a great team. I don't know if they got their heads up their asses. I don't know what the deal is, but they were supposed to, because the owner's was talking about moving them. I think they actually signed a new stadium deal for Buffalo. Not sure, but like they were supposed to like come out, win the Super Bowl, and keep the team in Buffalo, and they're just fucking bombing. I'm like, I wonder if the owner's like, you guys need to lose so we can move to. Where would they go? Nashville? No, Tennessee's there. Where would they go?
I don't even know. Maybe.
Where's the new Austin?
Maybe. San Diego?
No.
Nobody's going back to San Diego.
No.
Chargers they fucked up.
Orlando?
I really have no clue where a football team would even go. I can check that out. Dude, so last time I was in Dallas, I had an Uber driver from Buffalo, and he was like, we got out talking about the Bills, and then he was like a younger black dude, and we were talking about like the slamming through the table. He's like, man, I've been out at one of those games, and there was this old dude who he wanted to go through the table, bro, so we fucking slammed his ass through the table. Like
the Bills?
No, yeah, like Bills fans, how they jumped through the tables. And he was like, there was this old ass dude. He wanted to go through the table, man, so we slammed his ass through the table. Like fucking Mae West, dude. They just like fucking. What were we talking about with Mae West? Where you were like, the worst part is that you could tell she's just bad with money if she's if she's that old and getting slammed through the fucking table.
80 years old and getting thrown through a table. That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. You don't do that because you have a passion. You do that because you're fucking broke.
Yeah.
That's brutal, dude. And I love that Vince McMahon, instead of taking care of an old wrestler, is like, you're going to earn that dollar.
Well, where would the next team go?
London, Mexico City. So they always talk about Mexico City.
I mean, it's not even like...
Toronto.
Okay. Oh, so there's the top ranking. San Antonio, Portland, St. Louis, Oklahoma City, and Mexico City is number 5.
St. Louis would love to have a team. The Rams didn't move because of lack of attendance.
Yeah, it's funny that the Chargers have nothing in LA and the Rams have a bit. I mean, they were in LA for a while before, so maybe there's a lot of old school Rams fans, but also they just got there first. So that's how they became like the LA team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, wait, But also the Rams were the LA's team forever.
That's what I'm saying. They were here forever, so there's probably like old school Rams fans. But they just like the Chargers got nothing.
Yeah, they got nothing. But were the Chargers popular in San Diego?
Very.
They were.
And everyone hates the team there now. And they probably like still begrudgingly root for them, but they're not.
They're bombing too. I mean, they won last week, but they're like they're falling through. Like Justin Herbert was in the MVP running for the first like 5 weeks, and now they've turned south.
Yeah.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers, Pat McAfee was like, you realize you're never going to win an MVP again? And Aaron Rodgers was like, that's probably a legitimate statement. He goes, all the corporate bullshit with the NFL, there's no way they'll ever let you win an MVP. But do you think that's true? Do you think if he had a runaway?
He has to probably really crush it.
Yeah.
Before anything, what I will say before we move on to anything else, I've said this before. I've said it. I'll say it again. I'm going to clip this out whenever it actually does happen. I'm going to pull it up from the old episode. Bryce Harper is going to win the NL MVP. The voting, it will probably, by the time you're listening to this, has already come out. Bryce Harper's going to win it. Before the season, I said this is the year that Bryce Harper will make good on his contract and he will win the NL MVP.
You know, it's funny. Speaking of voting, yesterday I was recording a podcast with Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block.
Huge
right?
name drop.
And huge name drop for 45-year-old women. He said something about, it was me, Adam Ray, and Joey McIntyre. And Adam Ray said something about Joey getting nominated for a Grammy. But Adam didn't know that he had never been nominated for it. And he goes, I've never been nominated for a Grammy. So I just bullshit Google it. And I Google that his newest song with Debbie Gibson is in the final round of voting for. He'll find out November 23rd if he's but he's like this close to being. He's in the final round of nomination. So he found out live on the podcast that he's in the running.
So funny.
And he was like, shut up. He was losing his mind.
That's so funny.
You could see he was trying to play it cool because he's a cool dude, but you could see his mind was just have you ever seen that they made that movie For Your Consideration? It's Christopher Guest.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I know it's a Christopher Guest
It's a Christopher Guest movie. It was just like that. There's Oscar buzz happens around this movie that they're filming, and they all go insane because of the Oscar buzz. That's exactly what he was doing.
So fucking funny. I mean, this has been covered to death. I feel like I do have a few things to say about it, though. The Henry Ruggs crash. It's been, you've heard about it by now. 154 miles an hour, drunk. So he was coming from he was at Topgolf during the night.
That's right, because he texted his golf swing to Carr and said, y'all got to help me fix my swing.
Yeesh.
Because you see Derek Carr, it was kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, Derek Carr is a good Christian.
Yeah, he really is, though.
No, I know.
Like, he actually
That's
means
what I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
I spent this whole entire weekend around good Catholics, and so I feel like I have a new lease on like people who are religious who are like actually good.
Oh, yeah, good Catholics are like, they run soup kitchens and they do all that shit.
No, I was around some very cool Catholics this weekend.
Yeah.
And, Derek Carr can't catch a fucking break, dude. He's just like, he has to say love the sinner, hate the sin every 5 minutes, it seems like. It seems like every 5 minutes he has to be like,
I hope John Gruden can find peace. And, and I can't condone his actions, but I love the man.
So
I love every man. Yeah. All right, Henry Ruggs.
I love every man. I really love every man. So Ruggs, apparently in the car, this is what has come out, is that he was driving very fast, obviously, and then the car was up ahead, and he said, what's this guy doing?
Is that what he said?
He said, like, what's this guy doing? The way that you would if, like, somebody pulled out in front of you, like, too slow. Literally just says, what's this guy doing? And then hits the brake, starts to slide, and smashes into them. And then apparently, so at the hospital, too, when the cops came in, he said, get him out of here, to the cops. Like
he was screaming at the cops, right?
Yeah, whenever they were in the hospital room.
He said, get the cop out of here?
Get him out of here.
Because he was still drunk?
I don't even know. He refused any kind of testing, obviously. But he was like, get him out of here. Maybe it just hadn't set in what was actually going on. Few things here. So apparently up until 2019, there was a program by the NFLPA, a driver program, where any NFL player could call this number at any time of the day and get picked up.
Yeah, and Derek Carr also said that he felt bad that that Henry thought that he couldn't call him at 3 a.m. to get a
It's
ride.
not that he couldn't call him. It's just that he didn't want to.
I know. He had every option. He's a 23-year-old kid with millions of dollars. I don't know how he grew up, but I'm assuming he didn't grow up with millions of dollars.
Well, also, Keyshawn Johnson even said, he's like, these people want to go out and they want to flex their cars and they want to do all this shit. And he was like, I thought whenever I was playing, it was more of a flex to pull up in a fucking Escalade and have somebody open the door for you.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's like...
But that's pretty Fast and the Furious. That's just what it is, dog. Culture changes.
Yeah, very fast, very furious. So in 2019, they canceled that program because of like Lyft and Uber and shit. But it's like every option was available to him, obviously. But this is what's interesting.
It's just, it sucks because like you don't ever want to neglect the family that who lost somebody. You don't want to neglect the life of that woman.
Of course.
But like your heart does go out to him too, because you're like, he's a kid with resources and he was being stupid, and we've all have been a stupid kid.
Ruined his. Obviously, it's terrible that somebody died, her and the dog. But it's like he ruined his life.
It's just tragic.
What? Did he ruin his life? Because there are situations very similar to this, like Josh Brent, who was on the Cowboys. Remember Josh Brent?
No.
Josh Brent was driving with one of his teammates. It was like 2010 or something, and he killed his teammate.
Yes.
Remember that guy?
Yes.
That guy, 110 miles an hour in a 45, killed his teammate and only served 5 months in jail, 45 days of rehab, 10-game suspension. He still works for the Cowboys as a scout.
But did he kill a dog? I'm telling you, that's going to play into it.
Well,
with a jury?
Also, the mom of, I can't remember the guy's name who he killed. The mom of that guy said that she like wanted them to go light on him.
Interesting.
Because she was like,
that's not what this family's going to say.
Not at all. But that's what I'm saying is like, also last month.
He ruined his life. The answer is yes, he ruined his life. Did Josh Brent have a loaded, unregistered gun in his car?
Did Ruggs also?
Yes. Ooh, he's got a felon gun charge. He's also his girlfriend, the mother of his child, who was in the car. He's got felony charges for her injuries, and he's got the murder charge. Or I don't think
so. That's not a murder charge because even last month, Las Vegas Supreme Court changed felony DUI mandates. Had he done this before September, would be facing 25 years to life instead of 2 to 20.
I don't understand why they would. He legitimately murdered. It's involuntary manslaughter.
They changed it literally last month where you can't be charged with murder for something like this, which I don't know why.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. No, he should, get fucked, but it's like.
He should get the book thrown at him. It's sad. It's tragic. My heart goes out to him.
This shit has happened a lot of times before. Like this has happened to, I have it right here. Give me a second to pull this up. But it's happened to fucking Dante Stallworth. Stallworth hit a construction worker when he was drunk, killed him.
I was at a bar and this guy, I go, Henry Ruggs is going away for 25 years. And this guy goes, Dante Stallworth kept playing football after he murdered somebody.
Dude, Josh Brent works still for the Cowboys. He's a scout right now.
You tell me Jerry Jones hasn't killed somebody?
1998.
I don't know if that's true.
Leonard Little killed a person. 4 years of probation, 1,000 hours of community service, 90 days in a city workhouse, suspended for 8 games. Went on to make the Pro Bowl. Won a Super Bowl after that.
The accountability culture has changed since all of these. Like even since 2010. Like the world is a different place now.
So this is 2014.
People, and it's just like,
I'm sorry, 2012.
The details are so horrific. First of all, you got the gun charge, but also the fact that she was alive and they're trying to save her and she's burning to death. It's just,
I saw a video of the scene of him like, fuck. Like he was like sitting on there's a video from obviously TMZ, fucking scumbag, but somebody in like a backyard recording on their phone over the thing, and the car's on fire. He's sitting over here on the ground and is like pissed off. I think he is kind of setting in like what is actually going on.
Yeah, his life is over.
Yeah.
As he knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also wasn't as good of a receiver as I thought he'd be.
Yeah.
He's a serious deep threat.
But he's still, this is his second season.
Yeah. He's only 23, I think. 22.
Yeah. He's
sad.
fucked. But what's crazy is how many other similar things like this have happened that haven't really, nothing happened to these other guys.
I had Hunter Renfrow in my fantasy. Yeah.
Fantasy league or a fantasy you were having?
Yeah, I love a 23-year-old balding man. I love that he looks 48 years old. He's like 23. No, I had him in my fantasy, and he immediately caught a touchdown like 2 plays in. And I was like,
all is right in the world.
I was just like, remember, that was a tragedy, and this isn't even for money. This is just a fun fantasy league, so don't lose track of reality.
So, okay, so then move on. I mean, that's, everything that's said is said. It's just interesting how
the gun charge and also the felony charges for his girlfriend, plus the felony charges for the woman he killed. Like, he's going away a long time.
Yeah. So, also, the Raiders lost both of their 2020 first round picks. They cut him, and then they cut Damon Arnette too.
What did Damon Arnette do again?
So Damon Arnette, let me hand you these headphones. Damon Arnette was beefing on Instagram with a fan. And so here, watch. Go to the end of this video and pause it. It shows it very quickly, the DMs. Slide it.
Why you hit my DM, you homosexual ass fella. You mad having my ass off? You like me or something? Weird ass fella. You know me? Lame ass fella. Get gone. Then the next one's it's the same thing.
Drop your addy.
You get no ass, you broke, and you a homosexual.
So he was telling him to pull up, and then
and then should I press play in this video?
So the video is about as egregious as it gets.
Shit.
So pause it really quick.
Pull
So
up,
this
Lane.
is video that he sent
Imagine, I
directly
swear to God, I will
to.
kill you,
This is
nigga.
video he sent directly to the guy, and the guy posted it. The guy that he was beefing with in DMs.
He sent this to a fan?
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Regular civilian.
That shit 5 minutes away. Pull up, lame ass nigga. I swear to God, I will kill you, nigga.
What is
On
that?
everything I love, I will kill you, nigga.
A
You
large
talking
gun.
Crazy. Talking about that shit 5 minutes away. Bro,
Wait, let me go. Yeah, I see it now.
Drop your addy or stop talking shit. And he gives him his address.
I'm in Vegas. Slide and get tagged.
He's basically saying, "Come over and I'll shoot you."
That shit. Stay 5 miles away. Stay woke. Stay woke, youngin. Oh, youngin.
And he says, "Pull up right now."
Oh, you want a box? Bet that. Pull up, fella.
Look. So keep it playing. Look at the gun.
the fuck? Like, I really did kill you, nigga. I real deal kill you, my nigga. I will real deal kill
He just pulls
you,
out
my nigga.
more and more
And I
guns
ain't the
every 2
only one
seconds.
Here too, nigga. We got a whole army in this hole. Pull up right now. It's 5 minutes away. All right, pull up right now. I ain't mad. That shit 5 minutes away.
Fuck.
So yeah, he got released.
What position is he?
I think he's a corner. Either he's some kind of defensive player. Yeah, he's a cornerback. Ooh. So he was released.
25 years old.
25 years old.
From Dallas, Texas. Oh boy.
So both first round picks the Raiders had.
What did he do? He didn't go there?
The guy?
Did he go to the guy's house?
No, the guy was supposed to come to his house. He gave the guy his address and was like, "Come over." He was like, "Come over so I can shoot you." And then in that video, he's not hinting at anything in that video. He just says, "I will kill you tonight." Like it's not even like where he said, "Come over and get tagged." And so then the guy screen recorded those videos and posted
That first gun is one of the most insane guns I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks
in my
like a Call of Duty gun. It has the big barrel, the barrel clip.
It looks like something like Jesse Ventura would have in Predator.
Yeah.
You're like, what the
Yeah, he
fuck?
has 2 big ass drums on it.
What?
Oh, hold on, wait, go up.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is showing Damon Arnette's Call of Duty loadout. So it's just showing what Damon Arnette has in Call of Duty. That is so fucking funny.
Yeah, the Kilo 141 gunsmith.
Wow. It's showing it on Call of Duty, the exact attachments that he had. The submachine gun loadout.
Yeah, the ISO gunsmith.
That is so fucking funny.
That is
What
hilarious.
barrel and what scope. And
KSP 45.
God, that is so fucking funny. Now it's just showing different good loadouts for Call of Duty, but it's showing exactly what Damon Arnette had.
Holy shit.
That is so fucking funny. Oh, man. So he's gone also.
It's so funny that a guy like that has to sit down and talk to John Gruden and they have to pretend to like understand each
Be
other.
on the same page?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how impossible is it to be an NFL coach?
I know, dude.
Derek Carr cannot catch a fucking break, dude.
We're like, we need you to be as violent as possible exclusively in one scenario. And then we need you to not be violent at all.
Don't be in DMs telling people you're going to kill them tonight.
But do kill the Chiefs on Sunday.
Oh, man.
Remember, hey. Yeah. You're only killing the Chiefs.
Dude.
That first gun is comical.
Yeah, dude, it really is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, the video is about as egregious as it gets because you're not hinting at anything and there's not anything that could be misunderstood. You're not leaving anything up to guessing.
Yeah.
You're literally just saying, come over tonight and I'm going to kill you.
Fucking hell,
Dude, so, okay, we'll just move on to another thing here. Dalvin Cook from the Vikings, he was...
Oh, is this about the sexual assault thing?
No, they're flipping it, and he was domestically abused. There's a video of it too, so check this out. He was domestically abused by a troop.
The evening of November 19th, 2020, U.S. military sergeant first class. That's E7. That's a full grown adult.
Oh no, she's like a full grown lady.
E7, Graceland Trimble broke into the
home of Dalvin Cook and assaulted him and his two house guests. So him and his boys were chilling. This lady,
a fucking lady sergeant first class.
This shit gets even wilder.
While Mr. Cook and Sergeant Trimble had a short-term relationship over several months, she became emotionally abusive, physically aggressive, and confrontational, and repeatedly attempted to provoke Mr. Cook. Sergeant Trimble damaged his vehicle on at least 2 occasions. I took a Louisville Slugger to his SUV.
All right, so here, check this out really quick because I want to get your reaction on this. So almost a year ago, the evening of November 19th, 2020, I love how they still refer to her as Sergeant Trimble. Sergeant Trimble unlawfully and without because right now he's being extorted for millions of dollars by this lady and her attorney.
Yeah.
Without consent or knowledge of Mr. Cook, entered his residence, gained entry to Mr. Cook's residence with a stolen garage door opener. Upon entry, she immediately and without provocation physically assaulted Mr. Cook, punched him repeatedly, maced Mr. Cook directly in the eyes, and then maced his two house guests.
Jesus Christ,
so you're
she's
just
a beast.
You're just chilling, and then this fucking super soldier lady comes in and just maces you and your bros.
And Dalvin Cook has 2 permanently sprained ankles.
Yeah, dude. So
it was hard for him to get away.
Yeah, fucking maced both of them and then started waving a gun around.
While Mr. Cook was trying to alleviate the burning of his eyes from the mace, Sergeant Trimble sprayed a second round of mace in his
She doubled
face
up.
and then proceeded to arm herself with a firearm. Sergeant Trimble forced Mr. Cook and his guest at gunpoint to remain in his residence for the next several hours. During this hostage situation, Sergeant Trimble tried to again assault a female. See, this is the stuff that, like, I'm like, do people know this is going on? Is that how they win fantasy and this is how they win DraftKings? Because, like, this is shit you know what I mean? Like,
so what, you think people, like his boys made a bunch of money on DraftKings? They're like, oh, I know Dalvin.
No.
I know Dalvin is distracted this week.
Yeah, this is how you win. Like, you know this kind of shit. Because, like, if you're just like, all I'm thinking about is like, he was off the last 2 weeks with a sprained ankle. So, but I never think about, like, did his wife beat the shit out of him?
Was he held at gunpoint by a female super soldier while he was chilling with his bros?
Yeah. Did Sergeant Slaughter come through the fucking window?
You know what my first thought was when I read this? Is that this lady and Damon Arnette should link up. They sound
Jesus
like a cool couple.
It would last 8 seconds.
Until they just a full-on fucking shootout in the house. Yeah, dude.
With the weirdest guns, too. Yeah. Sergeant Trimble broke numerous laws. We're confident of full disclosure of the facts. Wow. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? Going back to that Damon Arnette thing, the only thing that he didn't pull out was a musket.
Yeah.
If he would have pulled, and it wouldn't have been surprising if he was like, "You think this is a game?" He pulled out all those games,
unscrews the gunpowder,
and then the very last thing, he sets his phone down and pulls out a big ass like horn muzzle, a fucking musket. Yeah, isn't this shit wild, dude?
Yeah, dude. You know, it's interesting because I mean, like I said, the NFL, you need people to be a certain way, but only for a few hours a day.
He was just chilling, bro.
I know that's not. I was thinking more about Damon Arnette. I can't get that guy's shit out of my head.
Dude, how funny is that?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. He was. That's what the craziest thing is, that he was just chilling, and this chick broke up in his house. Like, imagine if you were just you're at your friend's house, and then his ex-girlfriend breaks in and holds you all at gunpoint and maces the fuck out of all three of you.
Didn't that happen to Jim Jeffries?
I don't know.
Like a guy broke into his house and tied him and his friends up to a chair and like beat the shit out of him.
Oh, I have no clue.
I feel like he has a bit about that.
Maybe.
Anyway.
There's not really much else to say about that except for how crazy that story is.
Yeah, well, God bless Dalvin Cook. We hope everything works out for you. And sounds like a typical troop, if you ask me.
Yeah, dude. Was she what? Is she Army? Do you know?
Sergeant First Class, yeah.
That's Army?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Marines, that's a gunnery.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck the Air Force does.
Dude, I mean, at the end of the day, fucking send her to war, bro.
It sounds like she's
we
been.
need her. We need her and Damon Arnette to go over and figure out whatever the hell's going on.
It sounds like she's been one too many times.
Yeah, she's.
You
Still,
don't act like that if you haven't already been sent to war.
All right, dude. So we got a good story.
I
here.
say put a helmet on her.
Yeah, put a helmet on her. Put her in there for Damon Arnette.
Yeah.
Dude. So check this shit out. A monkey belonging to. This is a very good Fox. This is Fox News. Headline: A monkey belonging to Texas University's special teams coach stripper girlfriend bites a child on Halloween. So I'm pretty sure this thing bit a trick-or-treater.
We are the most garbage country in the world. We really are. Like,
stripper. I just love how Fox News put in stripper girlfriend. Which the special teams coach and his stripper girlfriend have a monkey that's fucking bite people. She explained how the monkey is up to date on her shots. Oh, it's a female monkey, and is an emotional support animal who is not to be touched.
wait, let me. The monkey's an emotional support animal.
Yes.
Isn't it too smart to be an emotional support animal? Isn't it like untrainable? Like you can train it to do tricks, but you can't. It doesn't like love you, right?
I
It's
have
too
no
smart.
idea.
Let me see that headline. I'm gonna do an MSNBC retake of it.
It's on. I have the.
Is it on
There's the
here?
link right there. Down. Right. So it's at the down one, up two, right there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Texas special teams coach stripper. Okay. Let me see. Texas special teams coach stripper's girlfriend's monkey. Jesus, that's tough. Bites trick or treater. Unlawfully detained monkey lashes out against. No, I can't do it.
I bet the monkey is lawfully acquired if you're in Texas. People in Texas have like lions and shit.
Oh
bro.
yeah. But anyway, they would have called her a sex worker girlfriend.
So, according to the thing, the pet monkey performs pole dancing routines with her. Apparently, that's pretty cool.
That's what the fuck is going on.
That's pretty. I like that a lot.
I'm starting to get at a loss for this particular chunk of news you've curated.
No, this is what we need on the podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out Charles Mockler. He's the one who sent me this. 'Cause I think he was like, this is your guys' type shit that you fucking talk about is this monkey.
There are stories made for the internet, and then there's the story of a pet monkey belonging to a stripper who goes by pole assassin biting a kid on Halloween. Oh, and the pole assassin is dating Texas special teams coach Jeff Banks, who reportedly left his wife and kids to be with the pole assassin.
Well, I mean, how cool is she? She has a monkey that pole dances with her.
Honey, sit down.
Yeah.
I have something to tell you.
She shows her a video of the monkey pole dances with her. So here's actually, it wasn't a trick-or-treater. They, over the weekend, invited kids to enjoy a haunted house and a maze. That's a perfect haunted
Pole
house.
assassin and the Jeff Banks did?
Yeah. So that's a good haunted house, I feel like, if you get bit by a monkey. That's spooky as shit.
There's those guys who just love people, like Frasier, Kelsey Grammer. Like, if you look at his Wikipedia, he's just like leaving stripper for a new stripper for a new stripper for a new stripper. And there's like certain guys who just cannot help themselves.
So the monkey is vaccinated. Not sure if it's against COVID-19. She's not some random stripper. She appeared on the Jerry Springer show back in 2017. She swung from a pole without the monkey.
Wait, 2017 Jerry Springer was on TV?
I think so, yeah.
Jesus
Well, now he's
Christ.
like Judge Jerry Springer, which now she's going to have to go see him again.
I know.
So
Jesus Christ.
she posted on social media, people lie so much it's ridiculous. Stop believing everything you hear and more of what you see.
Okay. Well, I see a woman who strips with a monkey.
Yeah, I think that everything is pretty cut and dry here. As far as there's a woman who does stripper routines with a monkey. I don't know what there is to not see or believe.
No one was viciously attacked. This is a lie. A whole lie. Do you think she deleted a whole ass lie?
Well, she deleted her account.
No one was viciously attacked. This is a lie.
The kid did not have permission to be on the other side of my property, on the monkey side.
The monkey was not a part of any haunted house. The kid did not have permission to be on the other side of my property. Jesus Christ, dude. That is... Do you think this catches up to him, or do you think everybody's just laughing at him at the next team meeting?
Oh, yeah. No, this is good old-fashioned comedy.
Yeah,
you got a crazy girlfriend who has a monkey who's a stripper, and the monkey bit somebody.
Yeah, but your stripper-ass girlfriend just bit a kid?
That's a great party
Do you
story.
think they made him take a lap? Go ahead and take a lap.
Yeah, they put the whole team out there to run burners or whatever, the gassers up and down the field because the coach's monkey bit somebody. No, dude, the players have probably met that monkey before.
Oh, yeah, they probably love that monkey. They're probably like, Pole Assassin's a badass bitch, dude.
Yeah, oh, no, yeah, every player on that team right now is like, damn, coach has got a badass bitch.
Let me look at Pole Assassin.
That's not her name. Is her name Pole Assassin?
Yeah, that's what she goes by.
Oh, I thought they were just calling her that. I mean...
Let's see here.
What is the bullet points on top said?
Whoa.
Oh, she's bad as hell.
Yeah,
And the monkey too. Look at she's kissing the monkey right on the lips.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I would love to see the monkey. Wow, there's pictures of her dancing with the monkey. This is incredible.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Go to that tweet up there.
He loves it. I'm hearing a report from a credible source.
It's just the pride. It had to be pride. The monkey had to be pried off the kid.
The monkey's jaws apparently had to be pried off the small child. I love the way they write things.
I'm on her side, dude. She's fucking sick.
She had all her shots. She had all her shots. She emotional support animal who not to be touched. She speak by command of high five. No one is allowed to touch her unless I myself say it.
Look how cool that picture is, dude. The picture of a stack of dollar bills next to the monkey.
Jesus.
The monkey's kind of bad too. Look at the monkey. The look on the monkey's face is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's like, what the fuck? You know, I'm supposed to be in the jungle stealing coconuts. Look at that.
I don't know, man. The monkey got to buy the
Look
kid.
at that. She's hanging off the pole with the monkey hanging up.
Dude, I got no.
And then is that a dwarf?
I just think she's so high up on the pole that you can't even tell.
Oh. Is dwarf's the right word? Oh, here's a video.
Wait,
look, the monkey.
Wait, hold on now. We got video. Wait, breaking news, everybody. We got video of the monkey and pole assassin dancing. Oh, man. Do you know how much fucking money she must make when she dances with that monkey? Oh, man. Oh, dude.
That's a tiny little monkey.
Okay. I've completely flipped the
That's
script.
a cute monkey.
And I think this monkey kicks ass. And so I think pole assassin...
She said, I had a haunted house on a one-sided gate. He had no permission to pass the gate. I had no idea he went into my backyard. Neither did I know anything about a bite until a doctor of neighborhood told me to treat a small bite. People lie so much it's ridiculous. Stop believing it. Yeah, she's not a wordsmith necessarily, but she's got other skills. It's called the multiple intelligence theory. You know, where some people are better at writing, she's better at assassinating poles.
And dancing with a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, I was in Central Montana last year, and
it's a perfect transition from this story.
Well, it involves a monkey, dude. I was in Central Montana, like Great Falls, Montana, like not a big town at all. Mm-hmm. On like the main street there was a pet store where they got like all kinds of shit. They got dogs and like bunnies and shit. And so we were just in there chilling, checking out the town. And I go into this back room because I was looking for the bathroom. I end up in this back room, and it's completely all sides surrounded by glass cages with little monkeys like that behind them.
What?
We got to feed them for like $1.
Oh my God.
I had to go because
I'm not a fan of like I feel like you should keep it to cats and dogs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have a monkey.
No, I don't think you should have a monkey. I mean, maybe a ferret. Vietnamese potbelly pig makes a good pet, but like beyond that, you know, like a horse, obviously, because that's fully domesticated. But like, you know, beyond the regular traditional
Well,
pets,
you can't strip with a horse.
You haven't met my girl.
Dude, but I was with my girlfriend and her sister, and they were in the front of the pet store.
My girl, Pony Assassin.
Pony Assassin, yeah. Doing like those, like the way like the horse dances and the thing. That would actually be pretty sick. I would actually go to that. Dude, if that was a strip club where it was all stuff like this, it's like, okay, a lady's gonna come up with a monkey. All right, this next lady's
Wait
gonna.
till I tell you about Thailand.
yeah, bro. She's gonna go on tour with this act. Now that this is great exposure for her, and the child was also exposed to something with that getting bit by a monkey.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be like, what is that? The plot to Outbreak or whatever.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the new. That's gonna be the new virus.
And Pole Assassin, she's bad, man. But I had to go out in front of that pet store where my girlfriend and her sister were in the front. I was like, yo, you guys got to come see this back room. Like,
yeah, it's just full of monkeys,
dude. It was crazy.
I don't like monkeys. I think they deserve dignity and respect and should belong in their natural habitat.
They shouldn't have to be sex workers.
Yeah, but I fucking hate them.
Dude, all right, there's a few more things here. Kyle Busch has to go to sensitivity training because he, according to Yahoo Sports in the thing, he used a slur, and I went further in, and he said the classic, the big R. Not the hard R, the big R. He called somebody they mentally deficient.
Oh, who?
He called Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Harvick.
Oh.
He said he in an interview after the thing, because Harvick made contact with him on the last lap. Kevin Harvick tried to spin Busch a year ago at Martinsville and advance to the final round of the playoffs. And this is a quote from Kyle Busch directly. He said, "For what? For second place? To do what? He wasn't going to transfer through that. Freaking retard. So stupid. I don't understand these guys."
You know what's funny is he was censoring himself. Freaking.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he was saying the right thing.
Yeah. So,
Who'd he say that to?
I think it was in like a post-race interview. He was just fired up, dude. After some fucking, they were rubbing a little bit, and he didn't like it.
He thought he was saying the right thing.
Yeah.
He thought, because he was probably going to say fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
In his head, he's
he
like,
should
I
have.
can't say that. He said freaking. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, that word's making a comeback. It'll be fine. Like, that's not even going to affect him. NASCAR's had an interesting year.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon. I mean, it's like, it really is like, it's the other side. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's the other side of this country.
Yeah.
And it's
people don't understand how popular NASCAR is.
I know, because it doesn't do it used to do ratings.
Yeah.
And then Dale Earnhardt died. And I think after that, it like stopped.
My dad watches NASCAR every single week.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he have a driver?
No, him and his friends bet on NASCAR.
Yeah. He loves it.
He loves it. He always wants to put on the race. I think it's boring to watch.
It's so fucking boring.
The last part of it, I would like to go live. We were to go see it live. Me and you were talking about that. That'd be very fun.
Well, yeah, that's a wild party. I mean, that's like, you're going to hear some cool things. You're going to hear something crazier than freaking retard. You're going to hear some wild shit.
Okay, so here it is. This is during this high school goalie, female goalie was there was an incident here during a game between Pittsburgh area high school, Armstrong High School and Mars Hockey Club. Number of Armstrong students participated in a sexually explicit chants directed at a female goaltender.
And we're playing it right now.
All Armstrong students have been banned from attending hockey games. So here we go. Play the.
Suck our dicks. Suck our dicks. Suck our dicks. That's crazy, dude. Like, it's interesting that, you know, I guess I've just been in California too long, because, like, you know, when you hear things like this and you're like, how in this time are there enough people who are like, yeah, this won't be a problem if we all do this?
It's group mentality.
Yeah.
One hilarious kid started it, and then everybody else jumped in. You know what I'm saying?
And that kid probably got away scot-free. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder, like, it's also funny because she's actually playing and they're just sitting and watching.
Yeah.
And they still, like, feel entitled to, like, trash her. Although they probably didn't make the team.
Yeah.
Couldn't be on the team.
Yeah.
Probably would have gotten cut, and they still... What the fuck? Did she come out and say anything?
No.
It'd be so funny if she was like, "Oh, it's fucking hilarious."
Yeah, well, there's a tweet right here. It's like, why didn't anybody step in? And it's like, what are you gonna do?
You get what, 200 kids? You're gonna beat them all up?
Yeah.
What do you mean step in?
Yeah. They say it's despicable and that they should have done better.
Ugh. I mean, listen.
It's not nice.
It's not nice, but like, let's stop pretending that any of these people commenting would have had any way to stop that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we got some Polish MMA here, dude. We got we had an intergender fight. Top link. There was an intergender fight this last weekend. I went to the second round.
Just a guy fighting a girl.
A guy fighting a girl.
Is that Dwight from The Office?
It does look kind of like Dwight from The Office. So a guy fought
Is he
a girl.
wearing glasses?
It does look like. I think he might just have a very like big
a furrowed brow.
Like a overhanging thing. So guy fought a girl, but check this out. What do you think is worse? Go back to the other link. There's this, and then there was an all-female 3-on-3. Look at the screenshot and the picture from this 3-on-3 MMA match. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, that's gross, dude. I don't like him. I know I'm a boxing nut. I was going to talk about the Canelo fight, but we don't have time. I have a lot to say about that, but I don't like MMA is too gross for me, dude. I know that sounds crazy because I watch boxing.
No,
every Saturday.
too much blood.
I don't like MMA. I really don't. I mean, people are always trying to get me into it. They're like, if you like boxing, you'll love this. And it's like, no.
Yeah. It's literally like if you like Oxycontin, you'll love heroin. It's just the next more hardcore version of it.
Yeah. I think it's if you love weed, you would love heroin.
Oh yeah. So you're saying boxing is a gateway drug, basically.
Yeah, well, people think it is, but I'm fine at weed. I don't know. Intergender, so the guy won in the second round?
Yes. By submission. No, I'm kidding. He
knocked ass out.
Yeah. Yeah. So a strongly worded statement. Polish MMA is crazy. Yeah.
Polish MMA is crazy.
I mean, literally, they're doing 3-on-3.
No, never mind.
They're doing 3-on-3 fights, and they.
Yeah, they're just doing whatever they want. The United States is headed there. Listen to all these stories we just covered.
Yeah.
Guys with Call of Duty guns, monkeys biting people. Fucking people breaking through windows and macing their professional. I mean,
didn't break the window. She somehow got her hands on his garage door opener.
Right, but what I'm saying is that we're we're sitting here laughing at, man, Poland had intergender MMA fights or 3-on-3 fights.
Like our shit isn't.
Our shit is every bit as wacky. Suck our dick chants to female goalies. NASCAR drivers calling other drivers mentally deficient. I mean, we are a trash pit of a country. We really are. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, of course.
I defended this trash pit. And you're welcome.
I was in Texas this weekend. I'll tell you, there's one hell of a trash pit we got going on.
It's disgusting. I'm thoroughly disgusted with everything. But apparently Aaron Rodgers is the problem.
Yeah. You think that the coverage should be more on Pole Assassin's Monkey than...
Well, it's just like... I don't know. He's just a knucklehead football player, but, he's not doing what the other football players are doing.
No.
The guy's just like, he's Aaron Rodgers is a pseudo-intellectual bonehead.
Yeah.
Who's minding his own business, wearing ironic T-shirts and growing mustaches. He's not the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, at the end of the day, I think that the Raiders especially, they need to do one thing and one thing only.
They need to do better. And you know what the other thing they need to do? I feel like, personally, they need to, hope this is right.
Stop the violence and vote.
I lost my cheat sheet and I nailed it. You put me under pressure, I always come through.
Fuck yeah. Anything else you need to say?
I don't know. Every time we finish one of these episodes, I always feel a little dirty where I'm like, did I say something I shouldn't have said? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, I go back through it.
Yeah.
No, I think that we got it all going. Covered Pole Assassin and her monkey.
Very interested to see how people feel about the Aaron Rodgers comments. What am I supposed to say? The guy's won me a Super Bowl.
It's your husband.
My hubby. No, my dad
would you marry Aaron Rodgers?
No. My dad always makes jokes that he's married to Clay Matthews. He always talks about how he's brushing out Clay Matthews' hair at night.
Oh, man.
My dad, Aaron Rodgers, never worked for my dad. He just thought he was a little off until...
Thought it was a little funny.
Until ivermectin shit came through.
Oh, now he's like, he's the guy.
Like, you know what? I think Aaron's a pretty cool guy. It's like, God, fuck everybody.
So
Love
funny.
you, Dad.
All right. Anything else? You good?
I'm good. I got to go pick up my sister now.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Thanks, everybody. Do all this shit. Peace out.
Bye.